the memorabilia from the 90s, I think, is worth the most amount of money of any generation. It's not.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
Not going to say like
it's
the Babe
more
Ruth
late,
fucking cards.
It's
like
more
that.
late 80s,
when you get like
early
Michael
90s.
Jordan, Larry Bird, all those fucking guys in that generation.
Yeah.
They had all their cards. But then you got
Why did
fucking,
you say anybody but
But
clearly that's the highest.
I'm just saying. But then you got fucking Pokemon cards.
Oh Jesus, here we go.
Well, no. But I'm just saying like that. And then you had all those card games then, and then you had all
Magic the Quest
Magic the Gathering
or
but
whatever.
Like,
Even
and then you had
I don't fucking
even
watch
you
it.
had like fucking you had like,
Dragging your balls on Z.
even dude, have you seen like some of those old like 90s Transformers models? How much they were?
Oh, dude, and I
So
still
like
have a bunch.
go back to like
The metal die-cast
yeah.
Transformers.
So like
Those were late.
Struggle to talk about shit when the camera's on.
the camera's
We're like,
been
we
on.
just had a fucking
Oh, the
great
camera's.
Shit, I was just wanting to be fucking the hardest motherfucker, and I wasn't.
Lollipop?
Hey, you hit the paper both times.
An hour before that, and he and the guy that I work with had already changed. He was in a fucking like jogger suit.
Wow, got quiet as fuck. That's that awkward silence.
Who the fuck you talking to?
Hooker takes a piss on you.
Is it your fucking brother? Is it your
No,
brother
it's not
who
my
fucking?
brother.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
okay. Since I started this episode, his brother.
You did?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
his
He's the
brother.
cool
I'm
one.
gonna read you the fucking. I'm gonna read you the message conversation. I didn't even know he knew I was in St. Louis. Other than I'm friends with him on Snapchat.
Right.
Okay. So this motherfucker, I'm in St. Louis. Okay. Well, apparently Lane Embry sent me something else too.
At least it ain't the shitting videos. Jesus.
No,
they're
I got
loud-
one. I got one.
Loud and
It was
violent.
after I left. Okay, so July 16th at 4:44 in the afternoon. Get this while you're up there, LOL. And it's a marketplace thing of a smoker. And I had thought he had posted something online that he needed something for a smoker.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he needs me to pick this up. So I said, while I'm up where? He said, aren't you in St. Louis every day of your life? And I said, I mean, I will be for a few weeks, yes. And he said, pretty sure that's like right there. That might be a pretty good deal. And I said, why do I need that? I have a smoker already. And he goes, you know what's better than one smoker? Two smokers. And I said, LOL, you're not wrong. And he said, if that ain't the truth, I don't know what is. And then he just stopped talking. This motherfucker was on St. Louis Marketplace knowing I was there and was just like, what does Cody need to buy?
I mean, maybe he was thinking Cody needs another smoker.
Need a smoker.
And I'm just telling you right now, if I get one more Snapchat of this with a mustache,
Yeah.
I'm going to shave that motherfucker off while he's sleeping.
Well, I will say
Because it's like just stash.
I will say we went to Gary Allen and the Gary Allen concert.
Yeah.
And him and Grace went with us, and it's one of them throughout the week. Yeah, that son of a bitch is just gnarly looking. But if the dude, Lane, listen to me too. If the dude would just take a second and do like he did before we went to Gary Allen, he got a pretty solid stash. I mean, it does look pretty cool. He put a little bit of product in it.
I'm assuming he
combed
works
it, and
nights.
it didn't quite have
Do
the
I?
whole. He works nights, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like I send my normal, not to you two fuckers, because you two don't give a shit. But I send my. By the way, the only reason
Maybe
why I
I
say
do.
that
Are you working nights
the
too?
only reason why I say it is because Elaine and I have a
streak.
streak.
Jesus.
Not because of me. He's a pretty adamant fuck.
He is adamant
He
about
is.
The only
keeping that
person I have a
going.
streak with is Amber.
And
I don't
so
keep up with that other shit.
he would Snapchat me like every morning at like 3:45 in the morning of him of him. So I would send him a Snapchat back because like Snapchat puts him in like a category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just click select all.
Yep.
And that's why you used to be in there until you just stopped responding and
No,
that
I
bumps
just
you out.
I just select all. You guys are all still in there.
yeah,
Too.
and so
Apparently, I broke Lane and I's streak when I got drunk yesterday and didn't message him back.
Oh
I have-
shit!
I have Snapchat Plus, so I fucking get it. That I can refix that for free.
Oh, fuck.
But
I ain't doing that.
it was
shit
like
either.
fucking. I got a thing on Snapchat one day, and it was like you can get a whole year for like $11.99, and it's usually like $2 or $3
That's
a month.
$12 I could spend on important shit.
And I was
not
like,
Snapchat.
fuck it.
I won't even pay for Spotify music.
I know that you don't have
Me
to pay
either.
for Spotify
Me
music.
either.
You fuck.
I have really
He
appreciated
hadn't had to pay for
that.
Spotify music for like 3 years.
No,
I appreciate that.
I
We
do
listened
too.
To it the other
He's
day.
like, so it was when we were working on the
we literally
CNC
talked
line.
about you this morning because Harley's like, Dad, I have a song I need you to hear. We're in the truck on the way to the house. And I said, well, here, babe. So she plugs it in to the little aux cord and turn it on there. And she goes, ooh, you have premium. I said, yeah, thanks to Cody. He's got the family plan and he didn't have them all used up. So he gave me one. She's like, I said, what? She goes, does he need any more family? I'm like, no.
I think you'd have 5 people on there.
That's what I told her. I said, it's me and Ashley
No, it's me.
and Hayden.
No, it's me, you. It's us 3.
Okay.
I think Hayden and Emily.
Oh, okay. Ashley was on it. She ain't on it anymore.
She got her bougie ass Sirius radio.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
serious.
That's right.
That's just $30 a month.
Woo. I just listened to 96.9 to Cow or Spotify.
So there's one time I got a new debit card, and I didn't go on there and change. You don't have to change the number.
Yeah.
And I guess I tried to charge my old card and it didn't work, so it turned it
Yeah,
off.
and it kicked us off. Remember, you had to relog me in at
well,
work.
yeah, no, yeah, it did that too. But then it did it to her Sirius radio, and she texted me that morning when she was on her way to work, and goes, "I guess I'm a fucking peasant now." And I said, "Excuse me, like, what's that mean?"
Peasant.
And she's like, "Well, I went to get in my car, and my Sirius radio wasn't updated." And I said, "Babe, I got my new debit card. I'll fix it." And she was like, "Thank you, because I just don't think I can live like this." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Fucking commercials.
And no, you get in there, that bitch is like 9 pages of preset stations.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's everything.
I mean, I got to be honest. The only time I ever really liked, I didn't have Sirius. I had XM radio back in the day.
It's the same.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I believe Sirius bought XM.
Yeah, it used to be Sirius Satellite and XM.
Yeah.
And I bought the XM box
Mhm.
that you put in, the little touchscreen
Well,
box.
yeah, that's like the only way you used
'cause-
to be able to get it.
Because
in
that
those
was the
boxes.
thing. And I mean, it was jerry rigged as shit because you put a cassette in your radio
Yeah.
and then that ran to the cord. And
Yeah.
but the cool part about it was blue collar radio.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you could listen to stand up
comedy
comedy
shows.
all fucking day long.
My stepdad had that. Then he had that. Was it Octane radio? The
Octane,
hard
mhm.
rock shit.
Yep.
And then yeah, shit like that.
Yep.
Which now all that's I believe Sirius
all on
bought.
Sirius.
I
They
believe
did.
Sirius bought them out.
I don't know who bought what, but they combined.
And
I'm a cheap prick. I just do whatever's free or given to me.
yeah, we're driving.
I just do
dude,
that,
so
too.
whenever we had to move Amber to town, we're driving back from Kansas City, and he's like, "Hey, he's like, you mind if I plug my phone in?" And I was like, "I don't care." He was like, "What?" He's like, "What do you want to listen to?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll listen to anything." And he starts playing this fucking country rap shit, and it
I
fucking
do it a lot.
it fucking turns on, and it's like commercials. I was like, "You have commercials?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hold on." So I went on my
You felt
phone
sorry
and
for
fucking
me?
Was
did
this
it all.
before or after your ass was in the window?
This was after. This was,
Oh,
like,
after?
this was like in between Lacey and Pleasanton.
Mhm.
And so I was like, I sent you the email, or I sent you a text message. And he's like, well, I got to remember how to sign in now. So then he goes through all the shit. And he was just like, and then like turns it back on. He's like, sheesh. and I was
no
like,
commercial.
and I was like, what? And he was like, there's no commercial. I said, he got no more commercials at all.
He did it for me when we worked at Munitions.
I've
because-
always had it. I've always had
Yeah,
it.
he's had it, and he's like, we were listening to Sean Ryan or whatever, and I had started before
When-
him.
That was before, so that was whenever they came in and we had gotten trouble for watching. We were when we were in the loading room. They said we couldn't have.
We could be
our-
watching
our-
it
yeah.
on our phone. We could
So,
listen to it.
But Sean Ryan was also on Spotify, and he's like fucking ads. And I'm like, what are those?
He goes, "What are those?" I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, I'm already done with that episode." And I started before him, and I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Well, I have premium. You don't have any ads." I'm like, "Damn, must be nice." He goes, "Give me your phone." So I gave him my phone, and the next thing you know, I was listening to Joe Rogan.
Oh, we're trying these.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that is fucking horrible.
Two turn teas.
That is fucking horrible.
I think
bud.
they're great. You just give it a minute.
It's like
It's because you're hungover.
no, that's like
Holy
sweat
shit,
off
it's
a
iced tea.
cockroach's
That tastes like
elbow.
fucking water.
It's iced tea.
That is horrible.
It tastes like iced tea with just a hint. I love them.
No, that's like stripper fucking asshole.
Yeah, but you guys like those diabetic coma fucking twisted teas. This at least, it's only 140 calories.
For fuck's sake.
Does it look like I care about calories?
I mean, I do.
I mean,
I'm
for
like,
fuck's
I'm-
sake.
I gotta keep my girlish figure. Look, I made
Hopefully after this week of St. Louis. What's that?
I made a list because
Oh,
you squirrel
God.
out too much.
No, I was just going off what you guys were just
I
talking
know,
about.
but I'm just saying we have some things that we need. There's elephants in this fucking room that we need to talk about.
I'm
I
trying to
don't
lose
think this
weight.
room
I
could
don't
hold-
want
I want
no
y'all's-
more.
I don't think this room could hold an elephant.
It's baby elephant. You want to see his trunk?
Oh, he should run him.
Do you know for the longest time my dad
I'm
used
9
to
months
tell
pregnant.
Hayden,
One of his
because-
feet's hanging out. Want to see it?
Hayden used to ask my dad why he was so fat when she was little,
That's fun.
and he's like, "I have a baby elephant in there," and he looked at all the kids. It was like, and the trunk's hanging out, and my stepmom fucking lost her shit
Oh,
on
yeah.
my dad.
Have you ever seen somebody do the one-eared elephant? Where you pull one of your pockets out and then take your finger and run it down through and have your finger sticking out like your dick?
Mm.
My dad used to do that shit all the time. And you're not ready for it. And at first glance, it looks like their dick's hanging out.
Hmm.
And he'd just leave his pants buckled,
Have you
stick
ever
his
seen a
hand in there and run
cheeseburger?
his index finger out and he goes, "It's a one-eared elephant." Pull his pocket out real quick. And I'm like, what the hell? Quit.
Jesus.
No. So
Okay,
we need
here
to
we
talk
go.
about,
Here we go. Come on.
I don't know if you boys are keeping up with this shit or not.
I don't know.
Is Obama going to jail?
Oh, I don't.
No.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Why
I'm-
does that?
I
okay,
honestly don't know why he would. Or
I-
what's
no,
going
but I
on.
mean,
like
some
my
of this
thing is
evidence-
why does that bother me?
Evidence
doesn't-
of what?
that the whole, so they're saying, the whole Russia collusion shit where Russia fixed the deal to try to get Trump in 2016.
Okay.
Okay. That was never a fucking thing. That was 100% a conspiracy totally put out by the Democrats.
And here comes
And-
somebody in with a fucking comment. Saying,
Public-
You're fucking lying. It's
No.
right here.
Totally. They just put all of the information out there. I watched an interview with Tulsi Gabbard the other day. She used to be a Democrat, mind you. But all the information's out there now for the public to go look it up.
Look it up.
It was all a bullshit deal, and Obama supported it. Well, that's straight fucking treason.
He's also married to a man.
Well, I don't know about that.
It still tastes like hot dog water left out in the sun too long.
I think they're great.
I fucking hate hot dogs.
If you haven't tried them, try the two turnt teas
Or don't.
or
Don't
don't
promote
If
the
you-
guy.
I like it.
We
yeah,
do not. Yeah.
I mean,
If you've already had 34 beers, try a 2-turn tea.
if you don't want to go into diabetic coma drinking twisted tea, try these because they taste like iced tea with a little bit of lemon. They're great.
No,
I
that's
only
some
drank
pretty bad
Twisted
ice.
Tea, like,
It's like
3 times.
maybe iced tea filtered through a dirty gym sock
I think they're good.
or a stripper's pantyhose. One of the two.
All right, and so
I'll give
the
it
other
one more
thing I
shot.
wanted your
Made with
opinions on.
real tea.
There's some shit.
I mean, I'm gonna drink it just because it's.
That's because
open.
it's plain tea. It's not sweet tea.
No,
Yeah,
sweet tea's nasty.
it's just plain tea.
Really?
I do not.
I
like it.
can't do
like,
diabetic
I like
coma tea.
plain
Love sweet
tea.
tea.
Me too.
I
Just
don't.
unsweet tea, a little bit of lemon in it. Call it good.
Nah.
And I don't even have to have the lemon.
Shit, gotta taste like dirt water. And
Yep,
I'm good with
I like dirty water.
I can shit in a cup and put some water in it.
And I'm gonna tell you what.
It's still gonna be dirty water.
I have been to people's houses that decide they're gonna make tea. They should just make brown fucking Kool-Aid. Like that shit.
I don't
you
put that
can-
much sugar in it. I
Oh
put like
my God.
enough to take that fucking like bitterness.
I got a
off.
buddy that makes sweet
the
tea, and I
bitterness.
swear when you pour it, it looks like fucking maple syrup. It's
Oh,
almost
no,
so thick,
no.
it slows the pour down. You're like, God,
I do like
how much tea
half
did
a
you?
cup of sugar to a fucking jug of tea.
Oh no, he's like, we got sugar water.
It's just enough.
then we're
to
How
gonna put
much
some-
sugar you put in your Kool-Aid?
I like
mean,
watered down Kool-Aid, so I don't put very
I
much
haven't
in
got
mine.
Kool-Aid in a long time because I get those fucking.
Do you water down your Kool-Aid, or do you like it really sweet?
I like it really sweet.
See, I don't. I like it.
Favorite, I like the red. That's my favorite
Oh yeah,
flavor.
yeah, the shit that's bad for you.
Yeah,
All the red dye.
yeah.
I like strawberry Kool-Aid with, hear me out, big ass pitcher of Kool-Aid, quarter cup of sugar.
Hmm.
You just want it to be
How big's the bags?
the bags of what?
Sugar.
Oh no, just a little quarter cup. Oh, you put a whole fucking bag?
No, I don't put.
Jesus
a whole
Christ,
bag.
Birch Kreischer.
Are you making Gatorade?
No,
No, he's
It's just
making
regular
fucking
Kool-Aid.
sugar water.
it's just regular Kool-Aid.
Wow.
You go
Shit.
until your ancestors tell you to stop. My ancestors don't talk to me anymore, so they ain't told me to stop.
That's because you hate Indians.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They didn't know what.
So they're
Kool-Aid
not going to
was.
speak to you.
We got a lot of hate comments on that last one about the Indians.
Did we really?
No.
Okay, because I don't. I didn't
No,
pay attention.
they
to
don't have the internet. They don't watch that shit. They're too busy building monuments and
casinos.
shoot casinos and shooting arrows. They got way too much money to give a fuck about what
Yeah,
we
pretty
think.
much.
Mhm.
Pretty
So,
much.
I don't know about y'all,
Oh fuck.
but I had to write this shit down because I didn't want to forget to bring it up. My motherfucking childhood went to shit this week.
Because Ozzy
Jesus.
Osbourne died and Hulk Hogan died.
And Malcolm Jamal Warner. I think Malcolm Jamal Warner. I think he killed himself.
It was a drowning.
Theo,
Yeah, he drowned.
he did.
That's
Isn't
what the
fucking
news
Phil
still
Collins
says.
in
I think
ICU
he,
as
I
well?
think he drowned himself. When if you found out your TV dad Bill Cosby was roofing motherfuckers, and you might have been one of them that got ass raped, you drowned yourself too. Fuck, I'd have hung myself while I was being drowned. You know that he had a drug problem when he was younger. Now he finds out all this shit about Bill Cosby. You know that
But
motherfucker.
that's years down the line.
Yeah, but you know he was
He
sitting
did-
at home going, "That's why I was able to poop so good when I was younger."
God
Oh,
damn.
fuck.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, that's what it was.
I mean, I no.
And the Hulkamaniac, dude, that kills me. Like, that dude looked good. He was getting healthy. I mean,
not
I'm
gonna lie
sure
to you, I
the
think he's
years and
fucking
years of
annoying.
steroids. You know,
Brother.
you know something, brother.
I think
He
he's
was not. He
fucking-
was the shit, man, when I was a kid.
I'm-
But the hardest one for me was Ozzy. Like, that dude,
The man had Parkinson's.
I know, but
Like, let him go. Like,
but he was 70. He was
he may have been like 79 or whatever,
76.
or 76. But that motherfucker was
I was
older than that.
Yeah, his
Vince.
body done. He died 20 years ago.
Yeah,
His
but I
body
was
just
kidding.
didn't get the fucking memo.
I was convinced if there was ever a zombie apocalypse or end of the world moment, him and Keith Richards would still be around with cockroaches.
Oh, Keith Richards gonna outlive all of us.
That some bitch is.
Never was a Black Sabbath fan. I like some of his songs. Don't get me wrong, but I just as a
What,
whole-
Ozzy?
Yeah,
You
I
didn't like Ozzy?
he wasn't my favorite. I
Everyone on
wouldn't-
his own. Mama, I'm coming home. Crazy Train.
I said there's a few of them I like, but as a whole, I was never a huge Black Sabbath fan.
Oh, I wasn't a Sabbath fan, but I was an Ozzy fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I
like-
do like some of the
to a
old
point.
Black Sabbath, just to listen to every now and then. But Ozzy, Jesus, man, when I was growing up, like, Mama, I'm coming home. I'm telling you right now, you got all these guys that
Did you have that on
They
8-track, buddy?
no, but they put $40,000. I mean, I might have. Fuck off. And I had it on vinyl too. But it cracked me up because we went to, back in the day when I was in high school, it was a big thing to have a big ass stereo in your truck. Like, you had the subs and the amps and all that shit. And I had a buddy that was super into it. I had my power cable coming from my fucking battery to my
And
to
I
my
spiral the fuck
amp
out of control.
was
This guy.
I didn't know horse and buggies had power cables.
Oh,
sick. Yeah, and I had a mouse
old
and a
Model
fucking
T?
cage as
I
a
didn't-
generator to power this
I
whole
didn't know the
thing.
fucking Model Ts had that kind of
They
electrical work.
didn't. I had to convert it all.
Had Speedy
Okay.
Gonzalez in the wheel.
Yeah, it was like points and condensers with a generator, coil pack. Shit, you pricks.
Fucking wind turbine.
But no, like, we used to go to all these bass competitions. You'd go to like World of Wheels in Kansas City, and they'd have all these cars that were like playing all these songs, and it was always, I'm gonna get racial, but this is true. It was always black music that they put on for fucking the bass competitions.
Because it's literally designed for
It's
that.
not the best song though.
I
it's
can
not.
disagree.
It's not.
You ever heard the song "Put On" by fucking Jeezy?
Have you ever listened to Mama, I'm Coming Home on a system that has bass?
Yes, I had systems in my vehicle.
We were putting out 14 ohms. I don't even know if you know what that is. No, no, that's what your mom does when she got my dick in her mouth. But no, like there's a bass part in Mama, I'm Coming Home that happens about 4 times throughout that song, and it's right at the end. It is
You want
the
Bush Light?
No.
it is the lowest,
Better than that.
hardest hitting bass. Comment on it. If you've seen it or heard it, if you haven't, put it in your car, crank your bass all the way up, and play that song. There's a spot in that song that is the
You know, half
deepest-
the people that probably watch this has got some old 95 fucking Honda with blown speakers. They're gonna be like,
Even
it
if
sounds
you're-
like shit.
even if your speakers are blown, it'll still rattle your fucking windows. Like literally, you could not
Two
see.
6x9s going.
Yep,
Right.
you couldn't see out of my rearview mirror when that spot hit on that
Because
song.
it fell off.
No, it wasn't.
It just wasn't there.
I mean, it did. It did later
Cars
on.
It got hot that summer and just bloop.
It did later
Cars
on
in the
as we-
'70s weren't built the way they are.
and it busted my wing window. And a lot of you fuckers probably don't know what those are either.
That's AC at 30 mile an hour.
That's
You just
360.
crack that little triangle piece and angle it to your face,
That's 360 air.
and you got
Both
hot
wing
air
windows on your
blowing.
side. Yeah, 3 windows down, 60 miles an hour. Let her eat.
And that way it gets all the good funk going around the cab
Yes.
'cause you sweat all day.
Yeah, the Fermunda cheese is fermenting.
From under my balls.
On a pleather seat.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm so glad I didn't have to live that shit.
God.
Why? Dude,
I'm glad I'm the last generation that was before technology. I came up with it, if that makes
millennial.
sense. Like when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones. We
didn't either.
we had like the Game Boys and shit, the 64 stuff like that. But we still were the kids that like the rest of you guys were outside till the street lights come on and then go home.
Drank
Like,
out of the garden hose.
Drank out of the garden hose.
My
and
mom,
shit.
I
I will say when I got to high school, that's when the phone shit went boom.
Yeah, I was.
But like
I
we
was
got
in,
to live through all of that.
I was in my late 20s before.
I just
ever
want you
had a
guys to
cell
know
phone.
I'm at the age now where the technology from when I was in school is now in a museum. I am of that age now.
Yeah.
The fucking Motorola Razr, the fucking Nokia phones are now in a museum. A Walkman is in a museum now.
Motherfucker.
So I'm just letting you know.
I had a BlackBerry.
I am of age. I am of age now. Of things are in museums as classical things.
I feel
now.
attacked.
But no, I'm just saying, like,
I mean, you want to talk about really cool cell phones? I bet neither one of you
because
had a bag
I'm
phone.
just saying.
But I did.
The fuck
and
I didn't. My fucking Navigator I
My
just sold had a
antenna-
bag phone in it. And I showed
Yeah, but
you.
yeah, but you didn't have one when it worked.
No, my grandpa did.
My antenna magneted to the top of my car like a fucking CD antenna. We used to do that.
We had a
CB
CB.
tag?
Dad had a base unit at the house, and we had CBs in the truck.
We did too.
No, like, that's why I
when I was in
think-
high school, we used to
Breaker,
play.
breaker, I'm gonna be late.
We used to play CB tag.
Mm-hmm.
I got 100 to 1. Bet you can't tell what my CB handle was.
I don't even want to fucking know.
Cody gives me shit about it all the time.
I do. Your gray beard.
Loud mouth.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense.
That was my CB handle. He's like, "Why you got to yell?" I'm like, "I ain't fucking yelling. It's just
It's
naturally
talking.
loud." Yeah, that was loudmouth.
You're the reason why we have to have a compressor on the soundboard.
I'm telling you, I can't help it. I'm not even talking.
But no, that's why I think that like I like my generation because of like everything we got to go through all that experimental bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Are
Like,
you older than the internet or no?
Oh yeah.
I am.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
I think when I was a kid,
I got to play Ozark Trail
okay, I was
or
born.
Oregon
Oregon
Trail.
Trail.
See, it's been so fucking long.
See,
ago, I
I
don't
played
even
that
remember what
game
it's
too.
called.
They still had those computers when I was in school,
Did they?
so I played those games.
The old
But
Apple IIs.
yes, but I mean like.
I don't even remember.
I got to remember when like the first like Apple like
I think ours
when
was
all
an
the like when
IBM.
all the backs were colored, they had like green and blue and orange. I was through that phase.
Do you remember
was-
you got mail?
Yes, I went through the whole
AOL.
MSN Messenger, AOL, fucking
Yeah.
Put your internet
email.
on a CD.
Yes, I remember having to like if that was going off, like if you were on the internet, you couldn't get any fucking phone calls. So like
Oh,
I
used
went
to
through
get so
all
mad.
that shit.
I'd be playing Diablo with my buddies in Pleasanton and get a phone call and kick me off. I'm like, quit fucking calling me. You just kicked me off the internet.
But like I went through all of that, and it was kind of fun because like it was just that experimental technology internet fucking phase of life, and everyone's like, "You went through all this shit." I'm like, "No, we didn't really go through much different than what anybody else did."
The
It was
shit-
just towards the end of like high school for me. That's when that technology boom went.
The
You know what
shit
I'm
part
saying?
was the old dial-up. You'd be watching something you wasn't supposed to be watching. The fucking buffer and freeze, and you said no.
Yeah,
Hey,
when,
Mom and
when it
Dad's
was
coming.
buffering, you couldn't delete that
Yo, it was
vagina
there.
that was on a 14 by 14 inch, 2,500 pound fucking TV screen. And you're like, I'm not touching anything, Mom. I swear.
It was a pump.
And you know what's crazy? I have giant
Like
hands.
I can just promise you right now. I remember whenever Playboys were good.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
They're not
I
that
had-
way.
I had a
They
prescription.
don't do that anymore.
I had a prescription.
It's just subscription.
No,
Subscription.
no, it's a prescription. I had a prescription for several years. I have, and the crazy part is I have some really highly collectible issues of Playboy.
They'd be worth something if the pages wasn't.
They're
sticky.
not. I promise you. I didn't let anybody touch them, and I
He-
wrapped them in plastic after I
He
opened them.
laminated every page.
Dude, I swear to you, I was so anal about them, and I didn't like anal. And so, just to cover that up
You know
before you
what's
even started
crazy?
it,
You
is like-
index the pages. so it
I
wouldn't
would not
stick.
open that magazine. I would not open that magazine until I found the hidden Playboy bunny on the cover. There was on every cover, there's a hidden Playboy bunny somewhere. It could be in the girl's hair. Like, I mean, they were creative with it, but you had to find the hidden Playboy bunny before you could even open it. I had so many people come over to my house and they're pissed. They're like, they'd reach down to grab it. I'm like, don't touch that fucking magazine.
I just
They're like,
fucking
why? I
lost my
said,
train of thought.
You can't look in it yet. And they're like, why? I said, because I ain't found a Playboy bunny.
What the fuck was I gonna say? I got intrigued by that because I didn't know that.
It's okay.
So
So
what the fuck was I gonna say?
I'll tell you several things that most people don't know about Playboy.
I need you to shut up. I need to remember. It was
Okay.
a good thing I was gonna say, but no, you keep talking.
But there was certain things with Playboy that if you were a prescription holder, not a subscription holder, you just had to do. You had to find the hidden Playboy bunny on the cover. Then before you could look at the centerfold, you had to go to the back because it had the grapevine. And that's where you got to see the nip slips and the titty slips from the celebrities. And it was almost like reading a National Enquirer.
It's like jacking off to a JC
No.
fucking magazine.
No, but it was like a chunk of the National Enquirer in the back. And in the back there, they'd have 4 or 5 pictures of a celebrity that got caught on a red carpet or going into a restaurant. That was the first time Britney Spears' vagina was ever put in circulation. She was
I
climbing out of
fucking
a
can't think of
limo
what it
and it
was.
was a full-on beaver shot. And I'm telling you, old girl didn't even trim it. It was full bush.
Mm.
But I have the 50th anniversary edition, and the whole front cover is Marilyn Monroe's face, but it's made up of all of the magazines for 50 years. They positioned them just right. So if you held it back
You
and
seen
kind of
those
squinted
dudes
your
make
eyes, it
pictures
made
with
Marilyn
dice?
Monroe's face.
You seen those dudes on TikTok make the pictures with dice?
Yes, so
That shit
cool.
fucking
Have you
intrigues
seen
the
the guy
fuck
that
out of
does it
me.
with beer bottle caps?
I'm
And he like bends one side and tacks them to this board?
no.
Dude, he did the coolest Stevie Ray Vaughan portrait out of literally beer bottle caps.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Squirrel!
No, so like I can, and then this is just me thinking out loud. I think the '90s and early 2000s, the memorabilia from those years, like 90 to like let's just say 99, the memorabilia from everything that happened in the '90s, in my opinion, I think is, and I'm only saying this, and I understand you can go back to like, because I'm gonna throw out like sports cards and shit, but like I think the memorabilia from the '90s, I think, is worth the most amount of money of any generation. Not,
I'm
I'm
not going to disagree
not
with that.
gonna say like
It's
the Babe
more
Ruth
late-
fucking cards.
It's
like
more
that.
late
When you
80s,
get like
early
Michael
90s.
Jordan, Larry Bird, all those fucking guys in that generation, they
Yeah.
had all their cards. But then you got
Why did
fucking.
you say anybody before Jordan?
But
Like, clearly that's the highest.
I'm just saying. But then you got fucking Pokemon cards.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Well,
with
no,
the
no, no.
fucking
But I'm just saying
animation.
like that. And then you had all those card games then, and then you had all
Yeah. Magic the Quest.
Magic the Gathering,
Or
but
whatever.
Like,
Even
and
I
then you had
had. Come on.
I don't fucking
even
watch
you
it.
had like fucking like you had like
dragging your balls on Z.
even dude, have you seen like some of those old like '90s Transformers models? How much
Oh,
they
yeah.
were worth?
Oh, dude, and I
So
still
like
have a bunch.
go back to like
The metal die-cast
Yeah.
Transformers.
so like
Those were late 80s, though. I
I
agree
seen a
with
deal
you,
on
but
eBay
I
the
think
other
it's
day. You
more
remember
late
from the
80s
'90s?
to the middle 90s than it is 90s to 2000s.
So like you remember from like because I just as a kid, I seen those fucking boxes you used to be able to buy from Walmart in the automotive section where you could put a car together and paint it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going for like hundreds of thousands of dollars on eBay.
Die-cast models.
Well, they were all plastic and you
Yeah.
could paint them and shit.
It's a
pop 'em
die-cast.
off
Dude, you used to
a
go to
little
Walmart
deal.
buying for like $10-15, but now you go eBay, they're like hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the car.
Certain ones. And
Yeah,
it was
depending on the car.
the ones that are really worth, because I looked on eBay
Yeah.
here a while back, the ones that are worth a lot of money are the ones that are they're zinc.
Yeah.
They're not metal, but they're metal.
Yeah.
And
But it was
then-
like-
oh god, dude, they're
The-
so detailed.
so I can agree with you. The late 80s, like
Yeah.
88 to like 99,
yeah.
the memorabilia from those years to me is the most expensive of any year.
Yeah, it's the
Now,
most,
if
it's the
now,
most
if you go
meaningful,
back
too.
to like, you can probably pull out someone's probably gonna be like, I have a fucking record from Bob Seger in the '70s that's worth like $10,000. Well, then fucking sell it, stupid. But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you can. I'm not talking about just a certain CD or well, fuck back then, 8-track tape, but like a record, shit like that. Like,
8-tracks, vinyls. I mean,
I just feel like
get-
that's.
I think we still got cases of 8-tracks in Dad's
Okay,
But
attic.
so tell
I'm
me,
just saying, like the
tell me if you
memorabilia,
guys
the
are
whole
even
generation.
close to old enough for this. So when I was a kid, one of the things that I miss, and I
What's it?
wish they would come out with them. Shut the fuck up.
riding in the wagon full
And
of the oxen.
This is the battery. This is the battery, right? Like it tells you this has a flashlight on it
Right.
and this up, but then you can still.
Shut up. So do you guys remember,
and
or
then
have
you
you ever seen the TV consoles?
Yeah.
Remember the great big wooden cabinet
Yeah,
that had
because
a.
when it
So
went bad,
I
you
got-
just set the newer TV on top of it.
So
And
whenever-
the
Okay,
doily
so
was-
you
whenever
are old
my-
enough.
So
Because I was
hold
thinking
on.
about that the other day. I'm like, I
So-
went from watching, like, literally in my lifetime. I'm only 47, I think, 46.
I have a story after he's done.
But I literally got to thinking about this the other day, and the crazy part is I'm holding this stupid fucking thing, right? And I'm like, what am I gonna listen to today? So I set it over there, and I'm listening.
Spotify DJ does pretty
I'm
good.
listening to Rogan,
Oh yeah, of course.
and
of course.
well, just because he really had a good guy on there. He had Joe Pistone, which is the original Donnie Brasco. You ever watched Donnie Brasco?
No.
He was the FBI agent that infiltrated
You've
the
never
mob
watched Donnie Brasco?
and was going to be a made
That I
man.
remember.
Not,
I
not
don't know.
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. Donnie Brasco. It's Joe
It don't-
Pistone.
Yeah, I know, but it don't sound like you're pronouncing the last name right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay,
he
continue
was
with your story.
yeah. So I'm watching this with Joe Pistone on there, and I just had a moment where I'm like, dude, I've been alive long enough that I watched TV. I watched Johnny fucking Carson on a console TV that had a vinyl record player on one end, an 8-track player on the other. And
I didn't have
if
that.
if the picture wasn't good, you walked up and you smacked the son of a bitch because it jar the tube and make the picture good.
So like my
But I went from
great-grandma-
watching Johnny Carson on a
Grandma.
1,200-pound TV to watching Joe Rogan from fucking Austin, Texas on a 12-ounce fucking flat piece of goddamn plastic. Like how in the world have we come that fucking far? It took a cabinet
The
maker.
crazy thing is, so
an
like, the crazy thing
electrician.
is you remember when they came out with flat screen TVs? It was a huge jump for
No,
technology.
they weren't called flat screen
Well,
TVs.
no, they
They
were.
were called plasmas.
Yeah, plasma TVs.
Because if you
But
had a
you remember when
plasma,
that was
you were
like
somebody.
a big deal. They had the triangle 65-inch that went in the corner.
Yep.
or
and they were
the
like-
projection. We had a
Yeah.
projection.
But like, so I'm saying like, so like from
And if you fell asleep
From,
and left
like,
it
the
on,
box
it burned
TVs
spots in the TV screen.
Yeah,
Remember that shit?
from like the box TV era to that, and then when the flat screen first come out, and they weren't even what they are today, that took so long.
I remember.
But
my
you
mom
went from the first flat screen being fucking $5,000 or $6,000
to
to go into Walmart and
90
buy a
bucks.
TV
$3.99.
90
for-
bucks.
So you can go to Walmart and buy that TV right now for $89.
Yep,
Oh,
90
So
bucks.
it's like technology to me in this category of TVs and shit
Yes.
has slowed the fuck down.
It has, but
The only thing that you can do now is you can buy that 95-inch big monstrosity fucker. But I can go to
oh,
Walmart.
the one I have downstairs.
No, that's 75 inch.
it's giant.
But I can go to Walmart and I can buy 5 50-inch fucking TVs
And
and
link
put
them
them
together?
side by
Yeah.
side and make a fucking massive wall like what they do in bars.
Yeah.
And I can spend $600.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I can remember my mom and dad had to finance our TV because
I remember layaway.
oh,
Mhm.
what do you mean you remember layaway? I still use that shit.
It's
I'm
wait,
po.
that's still a thing?
Fuck yeah.
I thought they
I
did
thought
away
that
with
was just
layaway.
I thought that was just called credit cards now.
No, no, you can still do layaway. You're talking to a guy that's got zero debt. I ain't trying to get no credit card and get
Bitch,
into
you got a
debt.
truck in the driveway.
Yeah, guess how much I paid on it this week?
It's tree fitty.
Nope. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
What, did you already pay it off?
I put $5,500 on that bitch yesterday.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I'm paying myself the interest back.
I almost fucked around.
I took a loan out on my 401k. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay interest,
I almost
it's
bought a boat.
2% cheaper interest paying to myself than it is to the bank. I'm not paid off to the bank, but I'm like I'll be paid off in a year.
Yeah.
I got a 4-year loan
So,
on it, and
so
I'll be
he
paid off
lied,
in a year.
ladies and gentlemen. He has a little bit of debt. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just my truck.
Just
But
a
I
little
own my farm.
It's a whittle bit.
Yeah.
It's just a whittle.
Hey,
Dude, I'm
yeah.
about to fuck around and buy a boat.
It's this big.
A boat?
A pontoon
It's
boat.
this big.
You fucking tell me that if I bought a fucking pontoon boat, you
You
would
buy
not
a party
go.
barge, we're gonna get
I-
drunk
I
on it.
can't
Exactly.
swim, Cody.
Have you not seen
He
those
can't.
mats you can put behind the boats now?
Hey, have you not seen the leg
Do you,
floaties?
do you know what I'm talking about? No, no.
Dude,
Have
you're
you seen
made.
those?
You
Have
put
you
a
seen
life
the-
jacket on and leg floaties. You cannot sink. You can literally just sit there.
No, have you seen
and
those
hold the beam and
mats?
float. They're cool as
Have
fuck.
you, so have you seen those fucking
The
those
lily
big rubber
pads, what they
mats?
call
Yeah,
lily
pad.
pads
Yeah,
or
lily
whatever.
pad,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll be fine.
No, but he got to have leg floaties and a life jacket too, because this motherfucker swims like a rock.
I do.
Straight to the
I
bottom.
sink.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna,
Fat
I'm gonna
floats
fuck
my
around.
ass.
No, it's a lie.
I think I'm gonna fuck around and buy a boat. My brother bought a boat.
I seen him in a John boat one time in a pond.
It sunk.
It did. He didn't swim. Thank God. It was shallow enough he could stand up.
Oh God. No, I've just been looking at them. They just seem like a good time. I
Yeah.
remember like some of the best memories as a kid were on the lake.
Yeah, and you know what they call it when you're not skinny anymore?
Fat.
It ain't skinny dipping. It's
Chunky Duncan.
It's chunky Duncan.
God. Okay, next.
Next.
Whip
Well-
out your list.
No, I mean I don't. I just had bullet points on it.
Bullet
So
points.
my next thing is did you guys watch that video his wife sent to our group?
No.
You didn't watch it?
That went to the group. That was supposed to be private.
No.
Oh, that video, dude. I just want you to know it's pretty toned down.
I
there.
tell
Well,
you.
and I'm gonna say I think she went and got a pedicure because the bottom of her feet look super soft.
Feet.
Oh,
No.
you're not a feet guy either.
I am not a foot
I fucking
guy.
Ashley's like, so I'll rub
Dude, I will
someone's feet.
suck a toe. I ain't
I
even
know.
care.
So like Ashley's like she'll ask me to rub her feet. I'm like, okay, but I'm like over here.
Yeah,
Oh
it's,
no, I don't care.
And
it's
like
a way.
I'll like
As
rub
long
her
as they ain't
feet.
got no toe jam or
But
nothing.
there's been times where she was like, babe, suck on my toe. I'm like, you can fuck right off.
I
And she's like, really? I'm like, I fucking hate feet.
I don't have a foot fetish,
Like,
but as long as them some bitches are clean, I don't care.
motherfucker, I feel like you have. Okay, you don't have a fetish
No,
because nothing's off the table.
I mean, there's quite a bit on this table right now.
I'm just saying, you would have no problem clearing it, being like, look at it, boys.
Yeah, man.
I
I mean, he did the survey.
Well,
Mm,
I think he lied.
I think he did too.
I think he
Mhm.
fucking lied.
Mhm.
mhm.
Because he said some other shit since that survey that makes me think he fucking lied.
I
Just so the
Some of
person,
us were honest.
just so the person
was
downstairs.
honest. I was
Just-
honest with the internet. I don't need them
It was,
motherfuckers know what I like.
So here's what it was. He took the survey.
You know, people are stealing
it
our
was-
data, right?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, I ain't taking no
China's
survey.
been doing that
truthfully.
shit since MySpace.
Yeah, I ain't taking
Um,
no survey. Truthfully.
So he took that survey because
Mhm.
a certain person downstairs sent him said survey.
yeah,
So here's what he did. A light bulb went off in
he
his
didn't
head,
want to
and he
scare her
said,
away.
I'm going to do this conservatively. So then she'll come out and she'll do what she's comfortable with. And I'm just like, hell yeah.
I just match up with it.
Yeah. So she's
Said,
like,
you don't
so she's
have
like,
to
if-
be lonely.
so like, you know,
What is
he's
that,
like got her
farmer's
bent over,
only?
thumb in the old rear, and then she reaches under and finger in the rear, and he's like, woo! I mean, like,
See, yeah, I still draw the line. You can go down and ask her right now. There ain't no finger
It-
going in nothing of mine. Not even my ear.
You just-
see, he's getting real
you get-
defensive because
you
there's a
get-
camera on.
No, he
gotta
did
li-
being
You got to
truthful.
lie to the survey. You don't want him to walk in. You're standing there with a weed eater, 2 live chickens, and a feather dress on. And go, what?
I mean, the difference between kinky and twisted is kinky you use a feather and twisted you use a whole fucking chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Mhm.
so I've heard. It's kind of hard to explain.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, but his wife sent that video to our STS group or whatever. You didn't watch that about the hikers in Russia?
Nope.
God, dude.
Probably because it's nothing against your wife. She sends them during the day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm at
And
work,
I never
and I
look at 'em
fucking
either.
just swipe
Well,
over, and I go to work. and-
Usually I do, and I forget about it. But I got bored the other evening after I got home, and I was scrolling through because y'all make me feel bad when you have these conversations in our groups, and I don't contribute to it because I'm doing homework or fucking mowing the yard or whatever, and then I get on there and it's like, oh shit, I missed the whole conversation.
I'm just saying, do you have an issue with tall grass?
Yeah, I do. I want
Like-
my
like,
shit to look like Oak Oak.
How far is how high is the limit? Like 5 inches, 6 inches until you have to mow it?
He's push mowing too, so you got
I
to get that
mowed
shit
my-
knocked down so you're
I
not
mowed my
pushing.
yard.
it's also cardio. Like I can lose 3 pounds push mow my yard.
Okay, hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. When did you become so fucking active on TikTok? Because the other day I was at work and it went patink, 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 patink. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was you uploading stories. I'm like, who? What? Oh, hold the fuck on. Did he mean to do that? And then an hour later, patink. I'm like, what in the fuck is he doing? And then I'm like, I was like,
This
he-
motherfucker's stalking me.
he found
see
out.
it? You
No,
see it?
he found out how to fucking
See that?
update to his story on TikTok.
Well,
And I'm like,
so I watched it.
shit.
I watched a TikTok, and they
Oh,
said,
here we go.
They said you can increase your engagement if you post. So you scroll back through your videos, and you find a video that didn't get a whole lot of views, but then you just repost that video to your story, and it's true.
Oh.
Like if it only got 200 or 300 views,
I just want you to know I got
You re-
spam messages on TikTok the other day.
You did?
So this okay, and I showed my
See, I
lady
didn't
about
even
it.
finish what I was going to say.
Oh, sorry. You
No, you're good. You're good.
No,
Go
I'm just
ahead.
waiting
My
for the
shit's
next.
not
I'm just waiting for the
important.
next wave
The
of-
wave of.
of Goucher stories because it
Oh.
was like it was back to back to back to back to back, and I was like, Goucher, did he? I was like, I hope he didn't. I hope he meant to do that. So I went clicked on it, and I was like, okay, he did.
Yeah, it was.
You
one
can
of
see
them-
like 3 butthole pics and a ball sack, and I'm like, Goucher.
He's trying to shave and wondering why he's getting hard spots.
Wrong gallery. Wrong gallery.
He's like, why do I have comments saying very nice? And I'm like, oh,
Why
shit.
did I get banned from TikTok for 13 days?
Who just-
Wrong album.
Who just donated $69?
What kind is that?
Cody.
It is. So do you remember when we worked at Munitions?
You intrigue me. Let me see it.
No,
If it's
so
all
when we worked at
detachable
Munitions,
battery.
and Mitch kept buying that small blue and yellow one.
Yeah.
That's the big brother to it. They came back out with
Oh,
it.
it's got a butt.
It's yeah, the flashlight. It's a flashlight.
And this is still a disposable.
So now you so now you keep the blue part and you throw the yellow part away and you just buy another
Out the
cartridge.
front door.
Yeah, do you know those things are banned in the United States now?
What are?
So now, like, if you go into the vape store, you can't hardly find disposables anymore. The United States,
Oh, that's good.
what is it called when they customs is shipping all of them back and denying them. And when you look up why, and I'm just gonna say this shit. I'm just gonna say this shit because like
China.
he can vouch, I can vouch. When we were kids, yes, we did at one point in time either pay somebody to buy us alcohol or we stole cigarettes and we smoked the shit. Okay,
Yeah.
you're fucking this up for adults.
Yeah.
Like
We
you already
stole-
got the fucking tobacco limit raised from 18 to 21.
Which is bullshit.
I think it's fucking hilarious because it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but it's absolute bullshit.
No, but you can go to
Because-
fucking Iraq and shoot people
no,
at
I-
18.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
like,
get your leg blown off with a fucking IED, but you can't buy a pack of cigarettes. Come on now.
okay.
And
So
I
back
love
to,
how they're saying that cigarettes are better for you than those fucking things now. Finally.
I seen a fucking.
Finally, you
I-
people woke up and
Get you a
cigarettes are not bad.
non-filtered palm.
I'm just letting you
See how
know.
good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
it's
smoke
pretty-
a Marlboro Red with the fucking filter off. You a man.
I do, and they're good.
But I'm just
Remember
saying,
doing
like,
that.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's nothing beats that head rush.
but
Just saying.
but back to what I was saying about the TikTok message. So
Yeah.
I got this fucking person followed me. You could tell it wasn't real.
They what?
they
They
followed
they
him.
followed me on
They
TikTok.
followed him.
And it was
I
like
missed your
it was
ass.
like a fucking kind of like supermodel bitch, big titties, fit
Ooh,
body, like
like
in the
it.
bikini
Yeah.
shit. And so they
You,
know
like my
that
alter ego, don't you?
yes. So they followed me. I'm like, whatever. You
And
know,
then
like
she
it happens
wanted-
all the
And
time.
then she wanted to be your friend.
No, and then she messaged me.
You're hot.
And she's like, "Hey, how are you?" And it, and it
They
had the like
handsome or
it
anything?
had like accept, decline, or whatever it
Yep,
was. So
Always
I
delete them.
so I was like, I want to see where this goes. And so I clicked on I clicked on accept, and I was like, oh, not too bad.
You
and
talk
she's
to a
like,
fat Russian
just
dude
hold
in his
on.
basement.
And so she's like, or this person was like, I just happened to see your profile. I'm trying to expand my friendship, and I was like, oh, okay. That's all I said. And they're like, so do you want to be friends? And I said, I only am friends with people who I can make out with. And they're like, acceptable. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking fun.
Is AI.
And so I was talking to Ashley about it, and I was like, man, this is what I said. I said, so they were asked. The funny thing is they went back through my videos on my TikTok,
And they
'cause
like all of them.
they viewed all of them.
Yeah.
And she's like, I see you're into I see you're into gaming. Are you successful at it? And I was like, I was at one point in time. I was like, I just gave up on it. And she's like, you're not supposed to give up on. You're not supposed to give up on your dreams. I said, that ain't my.
How much
fucking
money
dream."
did you send this person?
No. And so
I see
and
where
so,
this
like,
is going.
so like they stopped talking for a while, and then I got another message that said, "Hi, how are you doing today?" And I said, "Look, I'm gonna cut through the bullshit. You gonna show them them fake titties or not?" And I got, well, I have a website that you can go to verify. And I was like,
Of course
no,
they do.
no fucking website. I was
OnlyFans.
like, if you want to, I said, you can go ahead and add my Snapchat right now. It's in my bio. And the person was like, well, I don't trust Snapchat. And I said, it's the #1 cheater app on the fucking planet. And Ashley's like laughing. And I was like, so you going to show them them big old titties or not? And the person's like, no, I just don't trust TikTok or Snapchat. And I was like, so, like, how old of a man are you? And I got blocked.
Uh-huh.
I was like, damn, I would have went far enough to show you my butthole before I turned this down.
I get those all the time.
Oh.
I usually start with, "Are you trying to sell me pictures of your butthole?" When
Yeah.
they say, "Well, no." "Oh, do you want to buy some?"
Yeah.
I can send you some.
Have
Right.
you really watched my videos?
First off, have
see
you
how
ever
much
tried
I
to take a
got
picture
offer?
of your butthole?
It's not that hard.
It's not hard at all.
I just want you to fucking know. So Ashley's on this kick, like when
No,
I'm on
you
the
just
road.
stand and bend over and hold
No,
your
no, no,
phone like
so,
this.
hold
and
on.
you do a drive-by.
Hold on. So she
It looks
asked me,
like
I was
gum
on
stuck
the,
to the bottom of a work
I was
boot,
on the road the other
a
day.
piece of skin, and then a giant
And
hole.
She's always had this like running
It's like
joke
Haley's
of like,
Comet.
if I tell her I'm on the road, she's like, oh my God. She's like, if I'm on the road and I tell her that I'm taking a shower, she asked me if I'll show her a
Mama, make it
picture.
stop.
She'll ask me if I show her a picture of my butthole. And I'm like, no, babe, I'm not taking my butthole.
No.
And she's like, please, please, please. Well, then there was one day I was taking a shower. I went to take
How
a
could
shower.
you see it through all the hair?
And I said, she said, she asked what I was doing. I was like, I just turned on the shower, about to shower. And she was like, okay, well, show me that butthole. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try it. Motherfucker, I had my leg propped up on the sink. And I'm trying.
I would have paid money to see this shit.
Well, I tried doing it with the camera facing me, but it wouldn't focus.
He
And so
said
I
all
was
I
like,
got was nuts.
so I was like, okay. So then, so I'm like, I got them some bitches pushed up over, and I got my phone like this, and I was just like, I take a picture, and all you'd see is bottom dick, butt, and just like the bottom of my dick and my balls. I'm like, nope. And then so like this, well, I fucking
How many pictures?
hold
did you
on,
take?
I fucking forgot that I have a Android, which is a Google phone.
And it
So,
saves it to the
hold on.
cloud.
You kept it all.
No. So I fucking got done, and I was like, oh. And then like I went to my camera to take a picture of this because the way they had this shower design where it had a piece of glass on one side but nothing on the other side,
You should have just slammed your
And the
ass to the
fucking-
glass and took a picture in the mirror.
and the fucking door swung open. But when you swung the door open, there was a toilet right there. It was not the best shower design.
Mm.
So I went to show her a picture of that, and I looked down that bottom corner and I saw my butthole, and I was like, hold on. So I clicked on that, and it was in my Google Photos. There's like 11 of them of me trying to fucking make it work.
Jesus.
I just want you to know, you OnlyFans women, you got it fucking made. Now I see why you pay people to take the pictures for you.
And if you need a cameraman, we're available.
Oh, I will gladly buy a camera and take
I mean, I
photos.
feel like I would be a great porn director.
I
'Cause
think,
you
I think
know-
you'd make an amazing fluffer.
You know how they say action? Wait a minute. Male or female?
Yep.
I'm just
mean,
saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for like $100,000, I will fluff the nuts. I mean,
Which one of them? Because you see a regular director and they're like, and action. I'd just be like,
I don't think that's
"And
in the-
suck it.
I don't think that's how it is in the porn industry anymore. I think it's all done by like just people doing their own shit.
I think it's all AI.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and that way their junk's all pretty.
That's how your typically elderly man talks.
It's all AI.
Oh, that ain't no real penis. They don't look like
Look,
that.
they don't even have that many veins in them.
Did you guys
Look,
get?
some bitch ain't got sideburns like mine does. son
I'm
of a
telling you.
Hey, did I send you guys that TikTok video where the guy's like, I hate being a grower on a shower, so if I get deep pants, I'm just gonna have to start jacking it to make it look
Jerking it.
nice. I'm like,
Start
I showed that to
cranking
my old lady, and
hog.
she's just like, huh. And I'm like, no.
She'd quit making fun of me.
Hey, I did
Oh,
watch
God.
it was the chick doing a podcast, but it's on like the Facebook reel things, you know, talking about how like,
yeah.
and she's like, she said she was impressed because this guy she met up with one time, and he agreed to like do some content with her, I guess.
Oh God.
So like when she asked for pictures, he was already like semi
Do
there,
this here.
and
What you doing? Take a picture of me?
Yep. We're gonna
And-
try something.
You want a
And
good
so,
one?
like,
oh,
he-
you're going to AI it?
and so like he took pictures of himself and showed them to her, but he was already like half there, whatever.
Right.
She's like, when he
Chat
showed
GPT.
up, she's like, when he showed up and he like got undressed, she's like, it was not what I expected. And she's like, but whenever like we started talking and touching and kissing, she's like, that motherfucker grew. And I'm like, I'm just trying to know what that feels like.
I'm just trying to.
he
just
grows,
trying
but
to
I
see
mean,
what that looks
I mean, he grows, but
Let me try another one of them frost.
oh
things.
yeah, you like them?
Yeah,
Dude,
they're
they're
good.
$3.99.
I know. I'm gonna have to get some.
Hey, if you go to Pete's right now and you buy 2 cans
Rogues.
of, if you go to Pete's right now and buy 2 cans of Rogues, they're like $3 off.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, if you buy 2, you get like $3 off.
I'm gonna have to do that because I'm.
Speaking of fucking Rogues, you know in St. Louis you can't find anything other than Zins. Is this a culture thing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you can't even buy the Velos anywhere
I know.
or the Ons.
The ons. Hey, speaking of which, right now the ons at
I don't like ons. They don't last long.
yeah,
at
but
all.
at Casey's, if you buy 3 cans, you get them for $1 can.
Yeah, it's fucking because you put a pouch in the last 30 minutes.
Who cares if you get 3 fucking cans? That's 60 fucking pouches.
Yeah,
for
and
$3.
and you go through that shit by Wednesday.
Okay, well it's still. It's
You
I
could
buy
just-
a can of these and I put 2 in a day.
I know.
You could just do clean living and not do any of it.
Okay.
Who got inebriated
Who
last night?
clean lived yesterday, fucker?
I cleaned that liver right the fuck out.
Yeah, no, you destroyed it.
You know,
It's
I will
okay,
say,
it's
I will
okay.
say,
Clean living.
I gave you a compliment today after I hung up the phone with you, because I called him because Ashley needed to know his sizes for the wedding,
Told him 8 inches soft.
and so
And
he
he said, and
gave
then
me
I
the-
woke up and I was like, did I really talk to him?
He gave the same speech of, well, I don't know, and I looked at her. I'm like, you're probably gonna have to ask his wife, and she's like, I'm just gonna have you guys go to C-Can and just get,
Yeah,
you
just
know.
be just
Only,
what size are
the
you,
only
bitch?
size I need is your
You-
jean size.
You can ask my wife what size I am, but she can just tell you how it feels.
36,
I'm not-
34.
And so, like, because I plan on buying us all the same jeans,
36,
so that way we
34.
all match. And then the plan
Ariat
is for,
M4s.
the
You
plan
go
for the
broke
wedding.
buying jeans in my size. But
Ariat M4s.
Okay, well, I don't give a fuck. But the plan is, the plan for the wed. I heard you.
Mm-hmm.
The plan for the wedding is,
Ariat M4s.
I wear the same jeans.
I know.
Um,
That's what I said.
Is we need to look up hats because I'm gonna order hats.
Wait, what kind of hats?
So you two and Demon are wearing shooting the shit hats,
Yes.
but I'm not. They're not gonna be made by Mike. Just so we're clear.
Okay.
I'm ordering embroidered nice hats.
Shut up.
Because
Are you serious?
You 3 are gonna wear them, and so is Jake and Lucas because they're my ushers.
Oh yeah.
And so you guys are all gonna match. I have
Hey,
to wear
y'all do just
all because
is
Goucher
the
and I
camera,
fucked
the
up
camera. Nope, the camera's not.
because
I just
fucking
got a little
Goucher and I
chub. I don't
fucked
want
up.
nobody to see it.
Dude, I didn't know that was on the whole time.
I love it. I get to look up at me
Oh.
at myself every now
But
and then.
like
Ooh, look at
I
these
fucked
sexy
up
days.
that night we went to the bar, the night we got engaged.
Uh-huh.
I put that one dude's cowboy
Woo.
hat on,
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
and she told me I was sexy as fuck with a cowboy
Now
hat
I
on.
gotta wear one,
and I
huh?
gotta wear one for the fucking wedding. But
We're
yeah.
getting the little bitty miniature cowboy hats now with little chin straps.
No, what we
But
need
no,
to have you
here's-
seen the
but
new
here's what-
Texas rigs? It's a cowboy hat.
I just
top.
want you to know, fucking
with a
Tom, I'm
ball
buying you
cap
the
brim.
fucking, I'm buying you the hard hat cowboy hat. goddammit.
Have you seen
because-
the no? The American Hat Company? It's a cowboy hat top, but it's just got a hat brim on it.
Oh god, that probably looks dumb as shit.
It does, but it's fucking cool too. I mean,
But the only reason why I was
what
going with this conversation was because when I called you, and I've called you before, like that one time I was in Washington and I called you and we talked for like an hour and a half on the fucking phone, forgot about it. You call Goucher on the phone and he seems like he's in a hurry.
No, just I get sweaty ear.
Like he just doesn't like to talk on the phone much. Tom?
This time it's chatty Cathy.
No, you just lose track of time. That one time I called Tom,
I know.
I had
I
a
lose
podcast
feeling in my
idea.
arm.
I had a podcast idea. And I called Tom because I think I tried to call you and it was too late in the evening. And I think
I
you
was
were
already asleep.
It was like 8 o'clock.
Oh
And-
yeah,
and-
of course.
and-
I'll
and-
reply at 4 in the morning.
And I called Tom and we were
I'm that
chatting
guy.
about it. And I got the notification that the Burnt Peanut went live at 9:30. I was like, Tom, it's 9:30. And Tom goes, shit. We didn't know we talked for an hour and a half.
So
And
My deal is I'll take my phone, turn the speaker on.
oh, I could hear your
And it's
wife
like
all day
that.
long. I could hear your wife all day long because he was asking.
Oh,
I
she-
was asking Tom questions, and she was like, "He's wrong" in the fucking background.
She's in the middle of every fucking conversation I
Yeah.
have on
See,
the
I
phone.
get
But if
sweaty
she's
ear.
on the phone, she runs.
I get sweaty ear. I hold that son of a bitch just long enough that I can feel my face sticking to it, and I'm like, all right, motherfucker, hurry up. Just, you FaceTime me or
Yeah,
something.
I've
I
tried
don't
to.
even know how to do
I've tried
that.
to call Goucher and like vent for a minute. And he's just like, yep, I'm like,
Look at
"God, dude, I just need to talk, and he's just like, all right, bud, talk to you later. I'm like,
I mean, I'm not a phone talker. You text me, I'll text you all night long.
I hate
Oh.
fucking texting nowadays.
Lane calls
like-
me.
I need
Like,
to pet that dog again.
Do you remember when we
That was
were
really good.
kids? I used to text all the fucking time.
Oh,
You used
God,
to
I
text all the
almost broke
time
it.
when it first was a big thing.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm like,
no,
like people like text me and be like, and I'm just like, shut up. And
I
like, oh, I
didn't-
didn't expect you to call me. I'm
I
like,
didn't
I don't
text
fucking like to talk to
until I got that phone that turned this way and went the sidekick.
you. You fucking. I almost said the FAG word.
What fag?
Yeah. Okay. Fucking fact. Yeah. I almost called you that.
I didn't.
I
text
refuse
until,
to ever have one of those.
until it turned sideways.
Ever.
It had a full keyboard.
So did the LG slide deal.
I can't text when you got to hit one button multiple times to get one fucking letter because I can't
That,
spell.
that was
anyway.
easy.
The fucking
No, I couldn't
T9.
spell anyway.
That fucking T9 was fucking easy as shit, man.
No, it wasn't.
I have a question for you guys, since we're on that category.
I'm
Like,
dyslexic and I can't
How many people in your phone had their own ringtones?
None
Oh.
anymore.
spell.
No,
Oh,
like
well,
back in the day.
back
like
in the day,
Like,
Every- yeah.
Napster. You could download your own ringtones, and everybody had a song.
It was it was like $1 per song.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, the kid's mother.
Crazy bitch.
No, it
Oh.
said, "Bitch,
Oh,
ring, bitch." This is the bitch alert. Do not
my
answer the
God.
fucking phone. Oh my god, dude! Every time that go off, I'm like,
used-
do you remember when you used to call people and then have a ringtone as you were calling them?
yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm talking
It
about.
was
That's what I'm
dope.
talking about.
Yeah, that shit
I think
was
you can
dope.
still do that.
That was
can't
called
you?
a ringback tone.
Yeah, ringback.
Yeah, ringback tone. Yeah.
See,
So-
I am fucking old.
The older I got,
how,
the
how
dumber
many
it
more
seemed.
fucking how many more
Let's see.
PowerPoints do you have
Your
on
handy
your,
miss pot plant or whatever that is.
how
don't
many more
remember.
PowerPoints do you have?
Well, we didn't really talk about it, but because you guys didn't watch it. But your old lady sent that deal to our group, and it was about these hikers in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in order to get your license, your Scale 3 or Class 3 license, you had to go
To what?
as a hiker. As a,
You have
as
to
a-
have that in Russia?
well, no, it's just it's an achievement that professional hikers do.
Oh, I got you.
It's like a Class 3. You had to go trek these specific mountains in Russia.
Mhm.
And it's super fucking cold, lots of snow, all this shit. When I get to the point, you're gonna see why I brought this up because I've been telling you motherfuckers that it's
They
real.
were caught filming
No, I've been telling you it's real forever, but it's real.
Bigfoot.
No,
Pyramids.
I don't know that it.
Oh, don't fucking get me fucking
no, it ain't the
started.
pyramids. So
we know there's a real.
so they have checkpoints.
We have picture proof.
This is like several miles, and they had checkpoints, and you make it to each checkpoint, and they had teams there to help you. You know, so if you were
Thirsty, hungry,
hypothermic
whatever.
or
yeah.
starting to get frostbite or whatever.
Those
But
guys do
there was
bullshit.
nine of these hikers, and they're in these mountains in Russia. Well, they never made it to the first checkpoint. Well, after the night was over and the day started, they had a protocol where if they didn't make it to the
had to
checkpoint,
go find
then
them?
they went on a search party, and they had specific areas that they would search. Well, when they went back searching for them, they found their canvas tents, but they were set up in like a bad spot. They were set up in a spot where it was really avalanche prone. It was right out in the open, but they see these tents and they're like, what the fuck? So they go up to these tents and go in them, and all their clothes are folded up nice and neat. All their cots and everything are set up nice and neat.
Aliens.
But the tents were cut from the inside, like they cut the fucking wall and took off out of them. So then they start looking, and there's
fuck.
footprints in the snow. Some of them were barefooted. Some of them had one fucking shoe on and one shoe off, and they're following all these footprints. They find the first 3 people out of this group of 9 that were doing their Class 3 test or whatever. They find the first 3 huddled up underneath a tree.
Dead?
One was hanging over a limb like 7.5 foot off the ground. One was wearing no clothes and literally huddled up next to the tree, frozen solid. And one had, like, they said they weren't sure whose clothes, but it clearly wasn't his clothes because they didn't fit right. And he was next to the tree, frozen solid. And then there was tracks leaving that tree. So they followed these fucking tracks again. And they got down to like the edge of the ridge, and they said it wasn't a snow cave, but it was like where the snow had blown off of this ridge and it created a natural dome. Went in, and these motherfuckers, the rest of them were in there, all frozen solid, all dead. But like you could tell they left those tents in a hurry, like running from something. Some of the men had women's clothes on.
The abominable snowman.
You could tell where, dude, I honestly, so I researched it.
Do they have like bears and shit there? Or
So it
Winnie
gets,
the Pooh.
it gets really fucking vague on some of it. The reason this all came out is because the Russian military, after the story got out, the Russian military said that they were on maneuvers like 4 or 5 mountains over, and they saw lights going crazy in the sky.
Fuck me.
And they thought like it was a part of their exercise, so they moved towards it, but never could find it. And then when they got close, the lights just went out, so they went back to their base. But
They all got probed in the ass.
the
and froze
search
to
party,
death.
dude, I don't know. I couldn't really kind of make it out if it was aliens or if it was Yeti or fucking Bigfoot or whatever. But they found claw marks in like the wall of that ice cave that were clearly too tall for a human to do, and like footprints that they couldn't make out. Like, I'm telling y'all motherfuckers, there's some shit out there that we don't know about. That's all I'm
find that
saying.
fucking hard. Now, the only thing I
And
believe
there
in
are
that
pictures.
category,
There are pictures of all of this shit.
the
too.
only thing I believe of that category of shit we haven't found yet is the whole part of going deeper in the ocean. Because,
Oh yeah, 70% of
Atlantis.
it's never been explored.
yeah, because
There's
you're still going to
Atlantis.
find new shit there. I mean, maybe, fuck, how
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
I've always
I mean-
wanted to date a mermaid.
But, like, I feel
Plus
like
it smells like
I
fish.
feel like everything on the ground, we've seen it.
I don't
You mean to
think so.
tell me that there's no fucking way we've ever not seen a creature before?
Come with me to Colorado one time in elk hunt, and you'll feel just how small you really are.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
With all the
I'm not
thousands and
disagreeing with
thousands
that.
of acres of BLM
But,
and
like-
public ground, I guarantee you there.
I feel like
even to mention
everything.
Alaska. There's
I feel
so
like
much we
every
haven't
piece
seen.
of this earth has been explored.
No.
Oh, okay.
Every piece of land. No.
Every piece. I feel like it has in some way. Now, was it ever documented?
Did
no.
they live to tell about it?
But I mean, I feel like there's not living creatures just roaming around the grass outside in whoever's fucking land has not ever been seen. In today's society, with all the drones, with all the high tech shit we have now.
I mean, I killed a bug today. I'd never seen one like it.
Oh my god! But you could have probably looked it up and it's been fucking found before.
I doubt it. This is kind of cool looking.
But I'm just saying,
47, and I'd
I
never
feel
seen
like
one.
the creatures above water, we have seen everything that there is. Not saying, how do I say this? Because some dumbass is going to fucking comment, like, you're a fucking moron. Yeah, I know.
Well, at least
But,
we're
like,
all on the same
I'm
page.
just saying, like, I don't suffer from autism. I just have it. But, like,
Rhythm with the tism.
I don't believe
It's
that.
special.
I mean, and you can take this back to the whole fucking pyramid fucking category.
I mean,
But, like,
they did.
They're
they
not
did,
real.
That's
they're
a
an
whole
illusion.
different.
They're
That's
an
a whole
illusion.
different fucking scenario. But like,
but it's not because ground penetrating radar did prove those columns that are there.
I'm just saying, I find it hard to fucking
Frequencies.
believe that somebody else wouldn't be talking about not what you're saying, but I've never heard anybody say there's not a species on the planet that's walking around that we've never found. I've heard people say now in the ocean, we're finding new fish and species down there all the fucking
3
time.
to 7 a day.
Yeah, because we've never been able to go that far. Now we can, and now
I
we
mean-
can, and now we can.
I mean, some
Apparently,
people did,
you're not
but-
supposed to go down there with a fucking PlayStation controller and drive a
was
fucking
just getting
submachine
ready to
around.
say
Me
that.
too.
But I mean,
some people did. We don't know.
you
if
guys
they
see that
seen any
video
cool
about
shit.
that where it's like it was the dude's husband who was, or it was the dude's
The
wife.
dude's husband.
So it was the dude's
He
wife
was gay.
who was like overhearing the whole thing,
Mhm.
and she heard the
Heard the
pop and was like,
implosion.
and she's like, "What was that,
Honey,
honey?
are you
Yeah.
there?
And there was nothing.
Hello?
And
Breaker,
I'm like-
breaker.
and then the video cuts off, and I'm
Oh, I
like,
bet
"Yeah,
she was
bitch, you
pissed
knew.
too. You answer me right now, or I'm not cooking dinner.
Yeah, I'm fucking your brother."
She was probably doing that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that there isn't a species on the planet that's above water.
But
that we
wasn't it
haven't
okay?
found.
Was it really an implosion, or did the merm people get him?
I'm telling you,
Yeah, I mean,
Could have
it
been.
could have been a megalodon. Just ate the fucking thing.
I mean,
well, they literally found pieces of the submarine.
did you
Yeah,
know
but
they
they-
actually found some new
they found a card.
information about the Titanic?
What about it?
How many years has it been underwater now? Like
Do you guys know the
that-
pool on that ship?
That's what I'm
never
saying.
fuck-
It's
the-
still fucking full.
it's
It don't
still
leak.
full of water. That pool doesn't leak. Whoever designed that fucking pool, the
Yeah.
sinks hold water, toilets hold water. Like the plumbing
Yeah.
on that motherfucker was phenomenal.
Insane. The boiler's still full of water. Hadn't even steamed off yet. Son of a bitch.
Oh God, that's not even the Titanic.
And they said the ice maker still works.
That's not even the Titanic.
hadn't run out of
That's-
water yet.
That's,
No.
that's the Olympian. It was just they changed names. It's an insurance claim deal.
That's what I've heard.
I mean,
Like,
I've heard-
honest
There's
to
been a
God,
lot
I've
of
heard
theories
that.
about that.
I've heard a
also
lot
heard that
about
it was
that.
purposely sunk
Mm-hmm.
because it had super influential people on it, and that's the reason the Rockefellers made so much fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you mean the
Because
government didn't
competition.
pay to kill people?
No, the
No.
competition was on the boat.
Yeah.
I had a family member on the boat.
There was the Clintons before there was the Clintons.
you?
back.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
know.
like, you clearly
So-
aren't a Rockefeller because you're a broke dick motherfucker like the rest of us,
Right, all right.
living in Kansas.
Right.
Working
Don't-
like a
Don't
dog.
tell them where we live. They'll come for us.
Oh God, sorry.
I need
Oh,
my
like they
tinfoil
can't
hat.
fucking track where this video was uploaded from.
Yeah,
Tom.
'cause they're
Jesus
Oh, so
reading
they'll
our-
just come for here.
They're
So-
farming
oh, yeah,
our
we're good.
data.
No, they won't come here. They'll come to my house.
Oh.
Oh, well.
I need you to
And I'm
delete
just
everything
saying,
with my
I can
name
only
on.
take so much torture, fellas.
What is it? Something.
You don't know what my address is. Thank God.
It's GPS in my phone.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. His cousin Eddie.
What?
Shitter's full.
Shit, what?
Eddie,
Sure.
isn't it? Cousin
Oh,
Eddie?
Dear God, help us.
The
where the-
shitter's full?
Where did Cousin Eddie come into this?
South Eddie?
Oh,
Straight on the Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, where the fuck?
Dang, y'all are slow.
No.
I am still hungover. Okay.
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you hear his voice on that Snapchat this morning? He's talking. He's like, whatever time you guys want to record works for me. I'm a little hungover. And I'm like, God, this sumbitch got drunk. I'd already mowed 2 yards by the time I watched
Oh.
that Snapchat. I was like,
I got
"Ooh."
to mow my yard, so I might have just clicked through it. I was
did-
hot
did
as
okay.
fuck.
Oh, God, me
and-
too.
Yeah.
I took a picture. Look at this.
I know it's on.
So,
I was gonna go get on the mower just to sweat all the alcohol out, but no.
well, the problem is when that wind is blowing and you're using a push mower with, those aren't freckles. That's grass.
That's
The
a
wind
man
was
pit.
blowing.
It's-
Kind of sexy, though, ain't it? I mean, if I was a chick, I'd do me. But when that wind's blowing like that out of the south, you got to strategically make sure you're going the right way when you're push mowing. Otherwise, I have the little flapper thingy held up because the grass was tall. Yeah, it fucking blew that shit right on me, and it sticks. And I stuck my head in the front door. I said, "Sister," Carly comes downstairs. I was like, "Do me a favor." I said, "Grab that towel, my cigarettes, and a lighter." She goes, "Dad, that's the weirdest thing I've ever had anybody ask me for." I said, "Well, the towels will dry me off when I take a bath in a garden hose." I said, "But I'm going to have a cigarette before I come in and dry off a little bit because it's colder than hell in the house." And
I
she
just
come,
used a ride mower.
dude, she come walking back out and she goes, "You really did?" I'm like, "Really did what?" She goes, "You just washed off in the garden hose? We have failed as fucking parents, fellas."
We? Who the fuck are you saying we?
Like everybody.
I have my
This-
kids
this
trained to go outside
generation-
and play with the sprinkler.
This generation, they're like, she goes, "Was it cold?" I'm like, "Yeah, it felt pretty
It
good."
was scorching hot for the first 30
Yeah.
seconds.
You got Rogan and all them people talking about cold plunging. Fuck, I've been cold plunging since I was 9. You just turned the garden hose on and went into shock. You ever noticed how fast you can breathe when that cold hose hits the back of your neck? You're like,
No, I fucked up and took a cold shower after mine.
oh, I did too.
My fucking calves were just
Started to cramp. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, turn it back up a little warmer, a little warmer.
Well, see, I did that. So I took a rinse off in the garden hose, come in, or dried off, smoked a cigarette, come in, got in the shower, took a cold shower. I was doing the
Breathe the motherfucker.
I was doing the same
I did
thing
that
you
on
were doing.
purpose. Yeah.
So then I went outside and sat in the heat and kind of warmed back up because
No.
everything was starting to tighten.
No. After finally getting my air conditioner fixed, no.
Finally getting your air conditioner fixed.
So I thought the blower motor was going bad. Like the inside, not
Mhm.
outside. The outside unit was fine. Well, it was low on Freon. It was half low. And so it would kick on, but the inside would freeze up quick as fuck.
Oh,
And I was like, well, I think my blower's not blowing hard enough to push air. Like
it's just low on Freon, wasn't it?
And no, and well, that too. Yeah, I mean that was a big key part of it.
Yeah.
And then I had a guy come fix it, and he fucking was like, I think it's good now. It's all running pretty solid. You know, he tested everything. He's like, I think your blower is fine. He's like, I think it's fine. After I cleaned out fucking probably 3 pounds of fucking Django dog hair, that shit goes through everything. I swear to God, it finds its way through the filters in my fucking house, and I was pulling out mounds of black hair, and he's the only black. Oh God, this is gonna sound racist. The only black thing in my house.
Is he
And-
now?
Well, he's a black golden retriever. I mean, like, and it's that real fine fucking hair. And
Golden Retriever and weenie dog.
Yeah.
Not black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
his mom was a black weenie dog, and his dad was a golden retriever.
He's the ugliest thing on the planet, but he's fucking cuter than shit, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. It's a
He's-
Golden Retriever with no legs.
No, he's a full size golden retriever with a dachshund face.
And short legs.
Shit.
No, he's got long legs.
No. Strategically, they may look long to you, but to a person that doesn't live with him every day,
Yeah,
he ain't got long legs, dude.
but he's not
You're
quite
like,
as tall as a
well,
golden
he's
retriever.
kinda
but
short.
you know
He's
what
the
I'm saying?
Cotton Hill of dogs. What you
Yeah,
saying, little
yeah.
boy?
yeah,
so I
he
cleaned
goes-
all that
he
out.
goes really fast, really slow.
I cleaned all that out, and it actually started blowing harder. You know what I'm saying? And so,
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
and then the inside unit froze up again. I was
Oh,
like, what the
shit.
fuck? So I called him. He's like, well, I think your evaporator coil inside is clogged. So I was like, okay. And he's like, I can come back out and help you.
Good push.
He's like, I can come back out and help you fix it. I'm like, I really don't want to fucking pay you to do something. I'm gonna see if I can do it myself. So I went to YouTube. It's not that hard. You just take off a panel, and
Yeah.
and then you just
A-coil.
well, it's like this. I mean,
Yeah, but
well,
they
yeah.
call it an
A-coil.
A-coil.
Yeah, and so I went and bought some of that spray cleaner shit, and you spray it on there, let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then you just rinse out the water hose.
Right.
Did all that, and the only issue I think I still think I need a different blower motor is because after about an hour or two, I think it gets the motor itself gets hot. It
Hi,
gets
kid.
hot, and it will shut off for about 10 minutes. So I think it's telling itself it's too hot, and it
Go into limp mode.
but it doesn't freeze up anymore. Like, so it just kicks everything off, and then once the blower kicks back on, everything kicks back on.
Huh.
And so I went down there and I had to pop the motherfucker. But I went down there and I was like,
Did it listen afterwards? You
Well,
just pop that mode?
no, I went down and I touched the bottom part of the motor and it burnt the fuck out of my finger.
Really?
You
And I was
touched the
like,
bottom of
Yeah,
the
I went like this, and it apparently was the wrong hole, and it didn't like it, and it bit me. But
Had a girlfriend like that one time?
it burnt the fuck out of my finger.
Ooh,
Like taking a pizza out of the oven and forgetting to put an oven mitt on. Like
Ooh.
burnt the fuck out of it. I'm
it was
like,
a hot hole.
I think that's getting too hot.
Yeah.
And it's telling itself it's too hot because it
Yeah.
has like on the board it has like that flashing light, and it has like
Right.
A flash is this, 2 flash this, whatever. Like 3 or 4 is like overheat motor thing. And so I think the motor itself is getting too hot and it's kicking off. So I'm probably gonna have them come back next weekend.
Maybe you should put it in the air conditioning.
I mean, it is. It's
True.
literally
If you
in
have
there.
the heater on, it's kind of hot.
Literally in.
It's kind of hot this time of year
But-
for a heater.
Shockingly, it helps because the two window units I bought were just not keeping up at all. So I bought those for a temporary fix
Yeah.
because they were like, I bought 2 of them for $40.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Fuck, that's a deal.
they were.
I got that 12,000 BTU up here in the bathroom window.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that end.
Over there yonder.
Just because when it gets at like 105 heat index, this upstairs, I mean, these rooms always stay cool because you keep the doors closed, but that hallway gets hotter than Hades. And I'm like, I said, and the kids will come downstairs. I'm like, is it hot up there? Well, it's really hot in the hallway. I'm like, turn that fucking AC on
Yeah.
because it helps my cold air return and everything with the unit,
Yeah.
even then. Because they come down and sit down next to me. Dylan looks at me and I noticed beads of sweat on his forehead. I said, why are you sweating? You been working out up there? He's like, no, it's just really hot in the hallway. I said, turn that fucking AC on. We paid the bill.
I did leave them in the windows, and I have the one in my bedroom staying in there. I don't give a fuck. It gets so cold in there. I sleep so goddamn good.
Oh, yeah.
But like the one that's in my dining room, I'm just leaving it on because I don't give.
See,
It's a-
people, this is what broke white people do.
It's a
I
hundred.
mean, for all y'all that's living in them $400,000 and $500,000 homes, and you're making 250,
I honestly-
300 G's a year. Guess what? Us broke ass motherfuckers, we buy window units, and we make shit happen,
I just think that the
and we work
downstairs unit
overtime,
for
and
my
we
house,
keep our nuts cool.
I honestly think the downstairs outside unit for my house is too small.
It
Because
might
like the
How
upstairs,
big is it?
I don't
Two and
know,
a half
Tom.
ton?
I'm a fucking.
be. I said it's probably 2.5 ton, and
It's
he's got a
not.
2-story. It probably ain't enough.
Well, so no, I have 2. I have one for the upstairs. One
That's
for the
what I'm
downstairs,
saying.
But they're the same exact size.
But if you're using the
But
same cold air
upstairs in my
return,
house is smaller than the downstairs of my house.
I don't want to sound smart because I'm not HVAC certified at all, but I just know
I'm
from
forklift
being
certified.
HVHC?
HVAC.
I swore you said HVAC.
No.
I just want you guys to know I am the best. I have the best certifications that there are. Okay, I am.
You're forklift
I'm
certified?
forklift certified.
Me
and
too.
and I'm aerial lift certified. So like,
Oh, me too. I know exactly how to shit my pants when I get over 30 feet off the ground.
I don't know why you have a problem.
You
with
get in one of them 80-foot man lifts and the wind
That's
blows
it?
and that son of a bitch does this.
That's it?
And guess what happens?
You ever been in 165?
No, my ass goes to full pucker and I go back to the fucking ground.
Jesus.
Because nobody's supposed to be up there.
I was working on a
But
church.
Jesus.
That's right.
I was working
Jesus
on a,
told me to go to the ground.
I was working on a church out in western Kansas, and it was literally I had a 165 because they didn't want us on the grass, so I had to be in the road.
Have you ever made it beep at you?
What? Yes, all the
What?
time.
When you get out there and you're not supposed to be, and it says, nope, you're going to stop now, and it beeps.
The problem with the
That's when I have a mild heart attack.
the problem with
feel
the
the
lift
flutter.
nowadays is they're too fucking safety friendly. They're too safe
No,
now.
no, there's no such thing.
And
I want them to be extra safe.
I was at a 165. and
Tell
I
me
was,
get my ass back to the ground.
I was like probably 130, 140 feet out and up.
Said nobody
And
ever.
out in western Kansas, you guys both know it's windy out there.
Oh, you think?
And so I took this guy up who had never been in one like that big before. And I was like, so we get up there and I'm like, all right, I need you to cut this little section out right here. I said, and I'm gonna hold us. And he's like, hold us. I'm like, I'm gonna hold us on the wall. He's like, okay. And so he starts cutting and he's like, looks at me and he's like, pulls his mask up. He's like, what the fuck you mean hold us on the wall? And I let go and I said, do you think you can cut now? And it's just fucking swinging.
Oh,
Probably
I'd
5-6 feet side to
I'd
side.
have died.
He's like, okay, you can hold us now. So then I'd get it resituated and I'd fucking reach out and hold on to this fucking deal. And it wouldn't, I mean, it'd sway a little bit,
No,
but like, and
No.
he's like, that's wild.
We
And,
were-
and I'm like, it's great for power washing though, because you just.
I was with
Zeus.
I was with JC in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we were guttering an apartment complex. And you know
This
how
nasty fucking thing here.
you know
I
how you
didn't
got the
drink it all.
parking lot, and then you got that
Did you drink all
section
yours?
section of grass between the
Yeah.
parking lot and the building.
Yeah.
So we got these 80-foot lifts, and then we're just reaching out from the edge of the parking lot out to the building with gutter. And we got a 160-foot piece of gutter. So I got 30, 40 foot just drooping off on one end. He's got 30, 40 foot drooping off on the other end, and we're positioned in there, and it's
And the basket's only 8 feet long.
yeah.
So this math ain't fucking mathing
no,
right now.
no. There's two lifts,
Oh, okay.
and that shit will flex quite a bit
Yeah.
before it. So we got it set. We got a big droop between us and a big droop on either end, and we're holding this section of gutter, and I'm holding it with one hand, resting it on the railing, and running this fucking joystick, and we're working our way toward the building. And I get probably from here to the wall, from the building. He's already up there, and he's starting to hook his sections of gutter. Because you can hook that shit and leave it just hanging.
Yeah.
As long as you don't let it flex too far, it won't crease it and whatever. And I get probably from here to the wall, from the wall. And that motherfucker goes, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm already shitting my pants. Got a fucking harness on, hooked into this thing. Don't want to be that far off the ground ever.
I don't hook
And
it
I
at all.
looked down and I was like, hey. And he's, like I said, he's probably 30, 40 foot from me. I said, hey, what does this red light mean? And he goes, oh, you're overextended. I said, what do you mean? He goes, because it's got the outriggers and everything. He said, yeah, it does that so it doesn't tip. It won't let you go any further. And I'm like,
It's fucking. It's
so what the fuck do I do? That's exactly what I said. And he goes, well, you'll have to wait a minute. Let me get this hooked and I'll go down and I'll manually bring you down. He said, but I'm going to have to come up next to you and hook this gutter so we can leave that piece hanging off. You know, get enough of it hooked on, it won't break off. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Here's this thing, and it won't quit beeping at me. And I'm already
It'll beep when
scared.
you shut it off.
No.
The thing is
When I
they
got to that
won't.
point,
They won't. So if you don't have very much weight on there, which it fucking tells you, if you're within a certain degree, it's 1,000 pounds. If you're out of that certain degree, it's 600 pounds.
yeah, well, I was fat and I had 40 feet of gutter.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
And I'm telling you right
And
now,
for whoever wants to comment, say I'm a fucking liar. I do this shit every day for a fucking living. The weight that is on the back of that thing, you can literally go up you can just go up whatever angle you want to, and extend all the way out. It's all on the weight that's inside of it, and it's not like you're not wrong for what you did, but like the reason why they're too safe is that motherfucker is not going to tip over.
yeah,
I
well,
have
tell
been in
that
a
to
fucking-
that pair of underwear I had to throw away.
I've had a lift with probably 500-600 pounds of rigging weights in the basket, and I have gone straight out and straight up, and it doesn't like it a lot of the time, but it will still do it because
Well, this
the weight
summit was
that's
barking
on,
at me. It didn't
the
like
weight
it at
on
all.
the back of it is designed to weigh more than whatever you can fucking
Well, see, that's
do.
the problem. So the counterweight, you want it to be
Flat.
away from you.
Yes.
Well, the counterweight was like this.
Well, you fucked up.
I couldn't do it any other way. We had to drive up next to the curb to get. So the counterweight is back here. The machine's sitting like this, and I'm out to the side.
Yeah, it's so technically that's gonna give you a little bit of a fit, yes.
Yeah,
But
I
like
was scared shitless.
the only
Well, I wasn't scared shitless because I was able to shit my pants.
I hate man lifts because of one reason. For me, I see like other companies don't have to be
Because they're
tied
really
in.
far off the ground.
No,
Oh.
because like for like a mason, basically, you have to be harnessed up, tied in, hooked to it. I think that is the dumbest fucking thing they've ever made you do.
Yeah, because you're on a slingshot.
Because
when it
you're
goes down,
a
it's
fucking-
slamming your ass.
Because you're a fucking yo-yo.
power.
If I don't
drive.
have my harness attached to it and it's going over, because you gotta think it's not gonna be a fast fucking motion of just smack. Like it's gonna come up and over. I feel like at some point in time before it smacks the fucking
you could
ground,
jump off.
I can jump off. Now, am I gonna break my legs and shit? Maybe, but I'm not gonna die.
At least you're not going to get fly swatted into the ground.
Yes, you're not gonna be
It's
fucking.
kind of like the old guys used to say, I ain't wearing my seatbelt, so I roll, I won't be thrown clear of the wreckage.
For sure.
I'm like,
Wait a minute. Why is it the old guys that say that? Because I still say that shit.
but like,
Well,
I
I'm getting ready to order them,
I can
them
promise
seatbelt
you-
extensions off TikTok so my truck won't bark at me and I don't have to wear my damn
the
seatbelt.
only time I've ever that's very illegal, but the only time I've ever
I mean, but I would never do that. But
the
if I
only,
was
the only
going
time
to,
I've ever gotten
theoretically-
nervous in a lift is I was going up, and we were taking all the stuff to rig off the roof. We were bringing everything down by man lift because it's easier than just either one air mailing it or two
turkeys are good.
lowering it down by a rope. And I was going down, and the hydraulic hose for the basket that it's self adjusts as you come down,
Mhm.
it fucking popped,
Ooh.
and that basket went and
Oh,
dropped. Well, all the weights came out, all the shit come out, and I'm standing on
yeah,
the
all this
rail.
shit would come out.
And I'm like, fuck, and it's just spraying hydraulic fluid out, and I'm like, well,
I would have
so
been spraying.
the problem
too.
was the good thing was it was all caution taped off, and people knew what we were doing, so they didn't go in there. I don't know if you've ever taken a 50-pound solid metal weight and dropped it 8 fucking stories, but it will
I would like to.
destroy it destroys concrete, just fucking
I would
annihilates
have
it.
destroyed the concrete anyway.
And
the smell would have gagged everybody for
And
miles.
that's probably the worst thing I've ever done. The only thing is, when we were in Kansas City on that one job a couple weeks ago, we didn't. Well, the owner of our company didn't think
Did he
twice
say in
about it.
Mexico?
And Kansas City a couple weeks ago,
Oh, I thought he
Um,
said Mexico.
the top of this building was like 85 fucking feet.
Ooh.
Well, he
That's
got
good
us an
tall.
80-foot lift.
Yeah.
So you had to go, and you
you had to stand on the edge of the railing.
you had to go straight up, fully extended, with the elbow straight up,
No,
and you cleared the roof line by probably half an inch.
nope.
And I don't know if you've ever been in a man lift, that fucking just straight, everything straight. You touch it and it fucking whoo,
Yep.
it just does this.
Fully aware.
And it doesn't make me nervous for that reason. It makes me nervous to hit shit. Like, it's like, oh, I hit this fucking brick wall, I have to fix it. You know, like I don't want to do that shit. So you would have to go up, and then the only way you could do it was in one solid. If you make it a solid
One
motion, it's not as bad. It's just a lightly
The
touching
fine
it, it jerks
adjustments
it.
are way big.
And we went to go up, and the guy I was working with, he's been doing this shit longer than I have, and he's like, man, I'm not against doing this kind of shit. He's like, but that makes my fucking butthole pucker so goddamn hard.
Slam
like when you
shut
swing
the
over,
fucking Fort
Like,
Knox.
and like you just watch the bottom of that lift basket just barely fucking clear, and he was like, I don't know why we didn't get a bigger fucking lift, and I'm like, I don't know either, but it's just there was one day up there, it was blowing like 15-20 miles an hour, and I had to go straight up and get on that roof, and I got to go, and
Passed.
I was about half up, and that wind started kicking in, and I got full fucking extended. It was going to make my swoof motion, and that wind fucking hit me, and that fucking lift just started jerking, and I was like, you know what, and went right the
I'm
fuck
done.
back down. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I was like, you can go up there. He made it about 3/4 of the way up. He was like, we're gonna go do some groundwork shit today.
Yeah.
Like,
Because the only
I will
swoof
ride-
motion that would have happened was me ruining my jeans.
I will ride a fucking stage all day long. I will get on a swing stage and I will go 30 whatever fucking stories you want me to go.
Hard pass.
Like, a swing stage to me, the only thing that's going to fail you, and the only thing I can say that, or the only reason why I can, is because it happened to me. if it starts to go down, the e-brakes in the motors are supposed to click. Like if it's too fast of a movement, it will catch.
Yeah, it locks up.
Yeah, and so you can't go nowhere. The only way you can unlock those is if you go up, and then the motor won't go anymore. So you just hit the brake. It's the brake release, and you'll slowly go down. Like
You're
it'll
just
slowly
stuck on
go
the
down.
side of a building, which is where everybody wants to
And
be.
I've honestly can say, and I've been doing this shit for almost 14 years. I can say that that's happened to me one time where
Yeah.
the e-brakes didn't fucking catch at all, and I got fucking jerked the fuck up, and the harness whole thing fucking happened. Like it happened once.
It ruined your scissor shit on your safety cord, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where it's all stitched up
And then
and it breaks those
I
stitches.
fucking-
Then you get a new one.
Yeah.
Well, I fucked around and I didn't turn my harness in, and I kept
Oh.
wearing my harness.
Oh.
Which I inspected my harness. It was
Yeah, but
fine.
that's a no-no.
And we were working in. I was working for when I was in Kansas City. I was working for was it Western or C&M? And did you just shake that?
No.
Okay. I took a drink and went like this and shook it and set it back down.
I
And
put the cap on it.
and like everyone was like, "How come you still have that old ass harness?" And I was like, "Cause I got the new clip ones and shit
Yeah,
like
it's
that."
comfortable.
And I was like, "Well," I said, "This harness fucking saved my ass." And like, "What do you mean?" And so I told them about it, and they're like, "Oh." And the next day I had a new one.
Shoulda shut up.
And so they fucking brought me a new one, and they're like, "We need your harness." And I was like, "No." And they're
See,
like, "We
where
need your
I
harness."
ruined my pants. You got diarrhea of the mouth.
It
Did you,
isn't-
did your new harness have the little straps you can put down for steps to take the pressure off your legs? Yeah.
That's a smart thing though. 'cause
It
that-
is. It is.
because
You
that
cut
shit
off
will
that
kill you.
carotid artery.
We had
Your ass
to,
will die right there hanging.
You have, I believe it's like 5 to 8 minutes
yeah.
from hanging in it, and you'd be surprised. A lot of the
Oh.
times, the only ones that can get you down are by a ladder truck, and those things only go up so high.
And the funny part is they said that's I mean, if you want to go, they say that's the easiest way to go because they said you just go to sleep because you cut off the blood flow.
Yeah,
That's
I'll be
I'm
back.
telling you,
Hard
there ain't-
pass.
there
I'll be
ain't-
back.
Yeah, there ain't nothing about being up high that I like other than being in a deer stand, and that's only 15 feet.
That's not.
Maybe
We had to go
20,
through
maybe
bucket
20.
truck training. I'm certified competent ground guy. Fuck you, I am not going up in that bucket.
Oh, so you
They
don't like
want-
it either?
No.
Thank you, Jesus.
They wanted
At
to
least
hang
I ain't the
everybody
only-
by the harness so you got the experience of
Hell
doing
no.
it. I sit there and laughed at him and goes, "Oh, we got a harness that'll fit you." I don't give a fuck if you got a harness to fit me. I'm not hanging from that
You can
son
put
of
an
a bitch.
elephant in this harness. I still ain't
I
going
was
up
like,
there.
"Oh no, it's got the capacity. It can lift you." Again, kiss my ass.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
care, Mr. Safety Man. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to. Is it that time?
Yes, we went over our time.
Oh,
well,
I'm sure we did.
I mean, this was a good one.
It's been a few weeks.
It's been a
I've
couple
been.
weeks.
Yeah.
I can probably blame myself. I don't have any. So for the first 3 weeks of this St. Louis bullshit, I only had Saturday off,
And he's had this cream that he's been having to put on a rash
Yeah,
and
yeah.
heat, and it's,
Yeah.
it's not good.
and
Got this cream.
so
Yeah.
I've only had Saturday off, and then we would leave Sunday at like noon or 1.
yeah,
So like it was everything I had to do was on one fucking day,
yeah.
and
Oh, we get it.
yeah,
it's
and then-
summertime.
shockingly we fucking told them we're not working this Friday, and so we took this Friday off. We worked 2 10s, and then we came home Thursday night, which was
Oh, cool.
fucking rough.
Yeah,
110
And this
degrees
heat?
outside, and you get in that AC, and you're like, you're trying to drive. and you're
die
just like,
now.
that's why when I
Hey,
when I messaged y'all today, I was like, "Hey, you want to do it today or tomorrow?" I was like, "God, I hope they want to do it today." Because tomorrow, I'm going to get up. I'm going to cook breakfast for everybody. I'll make a big-ass pot of coffee. And then I'm gonna find my way to that couch. And I'm going to sit in the AC on my nuts all day tomorrow. And I ain't doing nothing.
I got a mow. That's all I got.
Oh, no, I got all that done
I
today.
did that shit today.
I couldn't have today. I couldn't function.
And then
today.
yesterday I did
I'm
mom and
starting to
dad's.
get the beer shakes now because it's coming out of me.
I did mom and dad's yesterday.
Pussy.
And
Yes.
they just kept saying all week, I'm like, "Hey, does your yard need to be mowed?" Because, I'm taking care of 3 or 4 yards here. And they're like, I said, "Does your yard need to be mowed?" My mom's like, "Oh, it's too hot." I'm like, I didn't ask if it was too fucking hot. Does it need to be mowed? So finally, yesterday, I was like, "Look, it's getting mowed." She's like, "But it's super." I said, "I don't care. Dude, if I hadn't mowed that summit yesterday, I'd have had to bail it." I got there, and you know how they...
It was probably only fucking 6 inches tall.
Oh no! I'm talking real tall. When the grass in your yard is starting to put foxtails on, you know what I'm talking about?
Perfect time to mow
foxtails?
it. The perfect time to mow it.
No, some of that shit got so woody that I had to go back over it twice to get it to cut with the riding lawnmower because it's just hacking it off and leaving all these skippers and shit. And I'm like, I can't do this. And my OCD kicked in. So, and then I had to go their south or their north part of their yard. I had to go over the whole sumbitching thing again, all going one direction. So it'd blow all that freaking windrow of grass over toward the fence, because otherwise it'd have killed everything that it was under. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
I mean, if I kill my yard, I just don't have to mow it.
I mean, there you go.
I gotta be totally honest. I think I'd get bored in the wintertime, but I think in the summertime, a groundskeeper for a golf course would be the funnest freaking job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We'll see you in the next one.
Love y'all.
We're starting a golf course. Peace out.